Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, and boy, we're having fun on this Saturday morning as we talk outdoors. David Best from Primary Tackle right here in Bartlett, Tennessee, is sitting in. We're going to come in with David in the segment, but he's kind of keeping me and Greg Ratliff straight, if that's possible.
Good morning.
Yeah, Greg is keeping us straight. Bill Cooksey is in at the SHOT Show out in Vegas, and Bill is busy working for Vanishing Paradise. And, of course, we do know where Ron Wong is. Nobody else does probably, but I'm not sure Ron knows where he is. He's the traveling man. But, hey, Ron is with us on this segment. We just had Whitey Outlaw. Shame on you if you missed that. It was a great interview. And now we're going to kind of connect with two guys that I know. One of them is in the Legends of the Hall of Fame, Gary Mason's Legends of the Hall of Fame. I think the 2012 or 2013 class, I'm not sure about that, but that's Sam Heaton, who thinks he's talking to Mexico, I think. I mean, he's getting a little mixed up on where we are, but and not only do we have Sam Heaton on, but we have the Grizzly Jig man himself, who I know never in his wildest dreams, when I became the outdoor editor of the Memphis newspaper back in 1988, a couple of the first people that I got to meet were Buck Simmons down at B&M, and then got to meet Louie Mansfield, and have seen that company grow. And so let's first talk to Louie. Good morning, Louie.
Good morning.
Hey, buddy, I know we're going to get you're a busy man on this Saturday morning. You guys are getting ready to open at 7 o'clock. But I know this is the 15th annual shindig that you put on, Louie. Is this more than you ever expected?
Oh, Larry, it's much more than I ever expected.
Well, tell us a little bit about the history of the company.
It all started out, it goes back to your hobby, making a jig in the garage.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're selling them. And the next thing you know, you get run off of your job, and you're doing it for a living.
That's yeah. You get tired of giving to your friends, right?
That's right.
And that's what did you do for a real living?
I worked 26 years at a company called Carruthersville Shipyard.
Did you really?
Yes, sir.
Worked on the river. You were a river man.
I was right on the banks of the Mississippi River.
Well, I don't know where this other guy that's with Ron, I don't know, Sam Heaton, I think he was born to crappie fish. I think
Sam was. And talk. He's good.
No, yeah. I started right after I got out of prison.
Right.
See there?
I know it. See, and I know Johnny Cash wrote a song about him. That was what was so amazing about that, But
I could hear that train coming, and I got out of it.
Sam.
Hey, you guys. I gotta tell you, if you hear a lot of noise, it's because we're getting ready to open here, and I'm at the Grizzly Jig Company, of course. I'm walking around and visiting, and of course I want to ask Sam a couple of questions. But before I say that, I got the director of marketing from B&M, Jason. Just say hello to our folks.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Jason.
All right, that's Jason with B&M.
That's right.
But anyway, Sam,
it's
getting ready to be some heavy crappie fishing, and I like the single pole jig. I understand that super sensitive pole you have designed for B&M is the way to go.
Oh, well, I think it is. I'm mighty proud of the design and mighty proud of the, quality of the rod that we've gotten put together. And, it is, I feel like it is the most sensitive rod out there on the market today. And that's because of the components that we have put into that rod to make it that way, to make it light, make it sensitive. And, you can balance it with a good reel, a small spinning or a small B&M R1, whatever you need, you like to do, and it balances that rod out. And we all know that anything that's balanced feels a lot lighter and is a lot more sensitive in your hand.
No doubt about it. And I know we're talking to Sam Heaton here and Louie Mansfield with our man Ron Wong on the field again at Carruthersville for the 15th annual Grizzly Jig big show that they have up there on Ward Street. It's not. It's still there on Ward Street. I think they got some deals with one of the casinos there. And but Sam, I got to ask you, as Ron was talking about, and we'll talk jigs with Louie here in a minute. But Sam, how many crappie poles do you have?
I have a 10, 11, and a 12, and then I have a 7 that's more or less a flying cork rod. What I mean by that is where you take a cork and pitch jigs with it, and it's. I feel like it's one of the best design rods that we have in the B&M line. Of course, I've got a lot of competition now. We've got poles by Russ Bailey, we've got poles by Whitey Outlaw, we've got poles, and all these they're a little bit different.
Yeah.
And all of them feel a little bit different. So, it's just not a Sam Heaton game anymore. I got all this competition, so it's time to step up.
Yeah, but how many poles do you have at your house?
Oh, at my house?
Yeah.
If I'd wanted to talk to my wife, I'd have called
her. Well, you've never been to Ron Wong's house then, okay? I just wanted to make sure who had more poles in their house.
I've never been to Ron's. We were in Bass Pro in Memphis, but I've never been to his house.
Well, we'll try to get you out there someday when he'll have to remove 2 or 3 boxes, though, to get them out of the way. And, Louie, talk about the jigs now, the colors now, the names now. When you started out, you never thought you'd have all these different colors, did you?
No, I started out using natural duck feathers. That's dark
right.
speckled gray on a mallard duck is called grizzly. That color's called grizzly. That's where we got the name.
Well, that's what a lot of people don't know, where grizzly jig came from. They thought maybe you were born with a beard or something along that line, But
if I did, it'd be white.
That's right. Yeah. So your company now is expanded. It is expanded. How many floor space you got up there now?
Oh man, I don't know, but not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Can you hear that, Ron? He says he does not have enough. Are you in the?
I heard that you never have enough.
I understand that too.
But you're in the candy shop, Ron. I mean, I know you're right.
I'm
now.
in a candy store now that's unbelievable.
Yeah,
and I tell you, Louie and his sons, they have got everything you would ever need for crappie fishing. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
And you could get up there how quickly, Ron, from Memphis?
Hey, I'm going to tell you, that's right. Come up and visit this Saturday.
Yes.
And tomorrow, hour and a half from Memphis. That's it. Straight up 55, I-55, and you can be here in an hour and a half. And these pros, come and see Sam Heaton. He's going to be here all day to talk.
Yes.
And I can tell you, that man will help you become a better fisherman. Whitey Outlaw's there, Charlie Bunning, Kent Driscoll. Gosh, I can go. Tim Blackie is up here. I talked to him a while ago. The other day. I mean, there's a bunch up here.
Yeah, we got Tim. We got Tim on next week's show, Ron. I've worked that out, and he's going to be not next week, the week after
I will
that.
say this, y'all.
Uh-oh.
I have been to every major big box store, every major tackle company in this country, and as far as the selection of crappie fishing equipment,
yeah,
I Grizzly Jigs and Louie have done an excellent job, not of putting just equipment in, but he has quality equipment, and that's the difference. There's not any of those Mickey Mouse rods and reels and stuff like that. He's got the real stuff.
Yeah, and that's why I was asking how much space he had, because I don't know how many jigs or how many products are in this store, folks. Now, I don't care if you don't even know about crappie fishing. This is the place to go if you're thinking about getting into it. Right, Sam?
Exactly. And I don't know how many square feet he's got, but he's got half of a square city block.
Wow.
I don't know how many square feet that is, but he's got half of a squared city block.
You think
it is piled to the ceilings in here.
You think anybody in Caruthersville knows Grizzly Jig Company?
Oh, everybody knows Grizzly Jig Company. The motels, the restaurants, the barbecue joints.
Oh,
everybody.
Now you're talking Ron Wong's. You brought up food there, so I know that Ron has cased out all those places up there. David Best is shaking his head right now. And the thing about this, folks, how much does it cost to get into this thing, Louie?
Absolutely free.
That's Ron.
If you get here by 4:00 this evening, we'll feed you barbecue.
Come on.
And when you get up in the morning, we'll feed you breakfast.
And that's free.
Free.
Well, no wonder Ron's there. I've been trying to figure out.
All of these seminars are free.
Everything is free, but hope you'll spend some money up there with you guys. Hey, well, I know, Ron, you just take it easy. Send us some photographs. Grab old Sam there and see if you can get an interview with him. I know he doesn't talk, but we're getting ready to close out this segment with Ron Wong's new theme song. Here he goes. There goes Ron. There he goes, Ron Nelson, going out the door. Thank you, Louie. Thank you, Sam. Ron,
Thank you.
be careful, Ron. We'll see you.
We'll be talking at you.
All right, bye. Let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We'll be right back.
Seeing things that I may never, things that I may